We're live for the 300th time. Well, more or less. Jay was trying to do the Frozen bit there, I can see.
300. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. 300. I'll have some energy because that intro was high. But we can't be just high. We're at 300.
You try to come in so freaking hot every time. I'm trying to like throw you for a loop, and I just froze. I was just like,
yeah, dude. Like this is exciting.
Didn't process it. No, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. We are here. We are sans Austin Reddick because things going on, but you know it's kind of poetic. This is the 300th live episode. We got a lot more videos than that. I know we got live events and interviews and shit, but our reoccurring weekly episodic professional wrestling podcast has reached a number of 300. That is Jamie Faulkner. That is my asshole. I am JJ Brownlee. We are coming back at you. Hello and welcome. Welcome and hello. Man, we were just talking a minute before we were off air, but yeah, didn't think we'd make it to 300. It just feels weird. It's crazy, right?
Yeah, like I figured I've been bored by now, honestly. Like, just in the honor of transparency, ladies and gentlemen. If there's one thing you all know about me, I say good.
No.
But seriously, like I figured by now I've been bored of doing gig, but
doing the same thing
honestly,
every
like
week,
interacting with everybody on here and wrestling's been really good. And the fact that while we've been on here, we've had Vince McMahon leave, Vince McMahon come back, Vince McMahon leave again. NXT go multicolor, NXT go back to black and gold, NXT going into its current variation. Oh, and by the way, we had CM Punk come and leave and reappear. Like all while we've done. So,
I mean, if you go back and watch us, I mean, first of all, the first few episodes were a little rough. They were long too. We didn't quite get our rhythm for the longest while. You know, it was the discussing every weekly show that happened in depth. Like
we used to have 2 shows.
In depth.
We used to do it twice a week.
We did do twice a week. That's right. We did twice a week, and we recorded it. Then I uploaded it.
Yeah.
So I was up late as fuck 2 nights a week. Finally, somebody was just like, "Hey, how about we just go live?" Our initial title, Total Spotfest Live, which to this day, maybe 2 people have gotten the reference. Okay.
Yes.
Is what we actually are now. We are live every week, and
Total Spotfest Live.
Oh, I spent so much time making that TRL logo. Nobody got it. That was you and me. That was our fan service. Is all that it was.
That was 100% for us, and damn it, it was well worth it.
I mean, hey,
it's been a fun ride, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like you really got to think about it. We started out with young boy Nick, and then he went on and did other things. And honestly, like for the sake of the show, I feel like we upgrade because we got a real wrestler in one Austin Reddick, who by the way is finally on the path of the heel road, and I applaud him. And now he's officially indoctrinated into the FWO, which as my right hand. That was Megan. Now it's Austin.
He's replaced Megan as the right hand. Megan know about this?
No.
No. I can see
she doesn't
her
even know unless she's watching.
I can see her. I can see her pulling some Kevin Nash stuff and forming her own like offshoot of the FWO, right?
Oh yeah, her and Matt do their own thing. Absolutely.
Yeah. If she hits me up and says, "Hey, I need a different color T-shirt made," it's on. It's on like Donkey Kong. Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, the Megan pack.
We started with making picks for every single pay-per-view with toy belts and fake belts that I made for the ones we couldn't buy belts for. Okay. That was a lot of work to change those fuckers around. Then we just wised up and decided to make our own belt. And then you went and bought an even fancier belt, and
I had custom made.
It was where we are today. We've gotten to know a lot of people, not just Austin Reddick, and his beautiful wife, the one Miss Heidi Howitzer. We got to know a lot of people, a lot of wrestlers. We've interviewed a lot of wrestlers. We got to know a lot of promoters. We met promoters not just local, from all over the place. Remember Rabbi? We got to meet. We had that random and get to know a lot of people.
Great over there.
Yeah,
Second Wrestling is doing great
up in Minneapolis. Got to know people in the Minneapolis circuit, Chicago. Oh, there's Chicago. That's right. They're out of Chicago. That's right.
Yeah, first Wrestling is in Minneapolis.
In Minneapolis.
Right. In Chicago, yeah.
But no, it's been a lot of fun, and hey, why stop now? We're gonna keep going. If this is your first time here, that is the brief synopsis of the last 4 years. Wow.
3.
No.
3 or 4.
No. There's 52 weeks in a year, Jamie, and we did double shows for the first 20 or so.
4 years ago. 4 years.
It's been 4 years. Yeah. That's 4 years.
February.
It was, I do remember it was
21.
Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble is when we did our first show.
Yeah.
But here's the more. If this is your first time here, welcome. Join us down in chat. Give us a subscribe. Give us a big thumbs up. It helps us out quite a bit. You can find out when we go live, too. Hit the little bell icon. Spoiler. If you haven't already seen, we were live last Friday for Fountain City Pro's latest show. It was a good show. It was weird. It had a very comfortable vibe, but the wrestling I felt was improved last week over what we've seen in the past few weeks. Some of the stories I think were better flushed out, even though they had some of the same competitors. And that pre-match replacement for the Scramble was freaking awesome. I'm just going to throw it out there, whatever the hell they called it.
Yeah, the eliminate, what was it? It was over the top rope.
Over top rope eliminator. Yeah, it was a 7 or 8 person, and it was.
Yeah, I think it was
really
8.
good.
And there were some guys in there that you definitely tell like we're a tag team, and like one of them, like literally we were talking about we said that they should be called like 90s Rewind or whatever, because one of them looked like Eddie Vedder, and then the other one, who do you look like? He looked like Darius Rucker.
I called him Darius Rucker. Yeah.
Perfect. Yes. Like so good. So good.
And they had the wrong music. Like the Darius Rucker guy came out to some like grungy punk stuff, and then the Eddie Vedder guy came out to some hip hop stuff. And it was like, or part like a rock star. And it was like, wait, what?
Yeah. It's like, this doesn't fit. But it's still good because the wrestling was great. Excellent show from what I wasn't there the whole time because obviously I had to help Megan and do the things, but it was definitely a lot of fun.
For those of you who are unfamiliar with, down below in our description, we have all of Found City Pro's socials always linked there. Good friends of ours. We do their pre-show every time. As I said, you can find that in our history. You can also go over to their YouTube and stuff, in their Twitter and all the socials to get more information. They do air the show. They air it live online. It's through their Patreon. But they've got different ways you can rewatch the show digitally if you like as well too. And it was a good time. Good time had by all. And then of course, like the HCW down in Wichita was the next night, where Austin Reddick full heel turned on little Tommy Too Good.
You know, I mean, when you're carrying the weight of an entire team, and your partner doesn't ever pull weight, it's only a matter of time before you turn heel.
I can't believe it's been 4 years.
Carry the show on my back.
Oh my God!
For 4 years,
please. Again, that's my asshole, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. All right.
Give us a subscribe. I could be your asshole too.
He could be all of our assholes. So, quick shout out to anybody listening out there. We're gonna do things a little different this year, but we are gonna talk every week about our fantasy football. We do have Total Spotfest fantasy football coming up. Week from Sunday, we're gonna be doing our draft. We had one of the gentlemen's back out, so we have opening for at least one and up to 3 spots. Okay, we may have a couple people some wrestlers who are joining in with us. We already got a few wrestlers in there. But we want to leave it, priority to you, the viewers, So if anybody wants to be out there, any regulars or anybody, hit us up on the internets, hit us up through our X or Twitter account at Total Spotfest. Send us a DM. Jamie will respond to that. And yeah, we can get you in. Like I said, a week from Sundays when we do the draft. It's totally free. We're doing some really like bonkers bullshit this year too. It's going to be great.
Yeah, there's going to be crazy scores. Every single one.
We're doing crazy stuff. So anyway, that is out there. Boy, man, we're going to trip down memory lane. I just ask you got Megan moved into college. All your girls have started school. The weather's getting nice out. I mean, how you been, Jamie?
Honestly, this week's been pretty good. I'm hoping a little bit of normalcy comes back. I do know one thing: the normalcy of AEW hitting their stride on go-homes is continuing. Though. I do know that.
Well, we made mention last week that it felt like a go-home for the go-home, right? It's like a pre-go-home. And this was the show in Glasgow, Scotland. So the official go-home for Forbidden Door. Boy, it was so go-homey, it wasn't even funny.
Absolutely. Like, I mean, there was no retreat, no surrender. I mean, that is Spartan law. I don't know if you knew that, but it definitely had those vibes for sure.
Now, we might have been like jokingly like, jarring for the past few weeks as well, too, about them getting 4 matches. Well, good news, they didn't have 4 matches on tonight, Jamie.
No.
They had 3.
They had 3. They had 3 matches.
They're going the wrong direction.
Yeah.
But again, this is almost a spectacle of a show in and of itself, right? massive crowd in Scotland. First time they've been in Scotland, so it was cool to see and everything. And we're just gonna go straight through it tonight. I think that's the best way to go about it. So opens with Bryan Danielson.
Absolutely, it did. That's perfect.
And I'm like, when is he coming? Is he coming to just do a quick little pro? Oh no, he's on commentary for the whole night. Thank you, Wrestling Jeebus. We've been good.
Yes. Heather Brody did absolutely need a towel. We're going to get into that one. That match, holy shit. But yeah. That match lived up to my hype. That's all I'm going to say. That's my little spoiler.
I mean, you got 3 matches to choose match of the night. I don't think it was hard. I think it was very easy to pick the one.
I mean, the women went pretty hard too.
They all were pretty good. Well, we got 3 matches. You get good wrestling, you know? So Danielson comes out, he's at commentary, and it's a Will Ospreay promo to start, right? He talks about how he's not medically cleared, and that's why he wants this to be an unsanctioned, because if he's never going to be the same Will Ospreay again, he wants to give it like the most he can. He wants to get his pound of flesh out of John Moxley and all this stuff, right?
Yep.
Which is good and all. Is you're not going to not have Will Ospreay when you're in the UK, right? I get it, right?
Yeah, I mean, you hope.
This doesn't. I mean, all we had to do was just announce when they announced the competitors. It was like, all right, we're sold, we're good, we're going to the match. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I get that, but I mean, he's trying to 100%, convey that he's either going to come home with his shield or on it. Like that's what he's going to be doing, 100%.
Ooh.
Oh, he's a dumb baby face. Ooh, that might be fighting words there. Because this is Spotfest, but therein lies him being just a little homicidal, suicidal, genocidal.
I mean, Heather's not completely wrong. He is kind of a dumb, by his own admission, he's kind of dumb. So
yeah, I mean, she's not wrong.
Anyway, but it's good though, out comes, of course, Moxley, the Death Riders, which leads them into basically their match. So their match was the Death Riders versus Jet Speed and Tanahashi, the Ace, coming out, right? And
doesn't move well.
Those joints aren't what they used to be. It's still, to your point from last week when I was kind of razzing on it a little bit, it is still Tanahashi though. So I mean, yeah,
exactly.
It's never not bad, and it's a triple threat. And he's going to be in like a 10-person steel cage match, right? So it's a triple threat though, so it's fine, right? You got Just Be doing all the heavy lifting. And then you got everybody under the sun coming out. So you have the full War Dogs of not just Gabe Kidd, but all the War Dogs, which made me really freaking hyped. Okay.
I was very happy to see all the War Dogs.
Oh.
That just I'm like, finally, a little bit of Bullet Club, because the War Dogs are Bullet Club adjacent. Yes, so it's like, finally, we've been doing this stuff, no Bullet Club, even though the Bullet Club's mostly dead now, but it don't matter. It's still the Bullet Club.
They got Finley leading them now. I mean,
I know, but it's kind of whatever.
Here's the thing with the split faction thing is diminishing it. I love what Finley's doing. We're gonna take a step. This is Forbidden Door, folks. We're gonna step into the world of New Japan for a hot minute here. Right? I love what Finley's become. Like post Fin Juice, it took him a while to really find his solo chops. But I really love what he's become, especially in the last, I want to say 9 months or so to a year. And I would love for them to show up at Forbidden Door. Maybe they come. I know it doesn't make a ton of sense for us here in our faction, in America, but it'd be cool to see them come over to clash with the War Dogs. So, there's going to be an overbooked clusterfuck, though, that cage match. So it could happen.
Oh, for sure. For sure. And yes, give me all of it. Every last ounce of it. There needs to be one bonkers match on every pay-per-view that is just going to be overbooked, but at the end of the day, is worth the price of $49.99 to watch it. Like I'd much rather pay $49.99 instead of $29.99 a month just to watch a show that I know exactly how it's going to end on ESPN. Just saying.
You're not wrong. So War Dogs come out. Ospreay he absconded with Marina earlier in the match. He's coming out with a body bag. So he's got Marina in a body bag now or something. Young Bucks come out. They super kick Ospreay. Turns out that shocker, Darby Allin in the body bag. Guess never saw that coming, did you?
Nope, never. Oh man, I'm so shocked. I can't believe that it was Darby Allin, who wasn't seen at all yet at that point, in the body bag. Beyond surprised.
Excalibur even said that. Oh, looks like he's bringing Marina out in a body bag. And I totally forgot that he even ran off with Marina. I'm not gonna lie, totally forgot.
Yeah,
it was 5 minutes earlier, but it was already out of my head. The Ops come out. Everybody, it's just everybody's fighting in the whole thing, and great fan service, great. Like you said, it's going to be an overbooked clusterfuck, but it's going to be for the best. So that was match one of the night. Oh, won by Tanahashi with his frog splash. It was a
frog splash.
He still got it. I mean, it's still Tanahashi.
He doesn't run. He does not run well. He does not run well, but he can still do he did all of his moves. He did his flying crossbody, like he did all of his things. He
took a bunch of bumps. I mean, you got to give him credit.
Yeah. I'm not gonna shit on him, because unlike some WWE alums, like old school guys, like Ric Flair should have gave up like 20 years ago. Tanahashi at least is doing this. He's just doing a farewell tour and just getting United States pop and England pop, because he hasn't wrestled in England forever. It's like, dude, just get your pop. Enjoy it.
Get your one last right off in the sunset. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Plus, he's still in the game. I mean, he's still over there as the president of New Japan. So, I mean, it still counts. Yeah. So, after this, we had my favorite promo of the night. Adam Copeland and not the Patriarch, but Christian Cage.
Yes, Christian Cage.
So, they come out, and it goes massive pop for Copeland. Bewildered pop for people were like, unsure of this, right?
Like, we don't know what we feel about him, which I appreciate. It's not like he cut a promo saying he's a face now, and everybody's like, "Oh yay, he's face now."
Well, I think that's why this is my favorite promo. Like, so first things first, Christian gets into it, and then he's like, "You told me to go find myself, and I did, and I'm exactly who I thought I was for the past 3 years. This is this and all this stuff," and because he starts off to do like his whole like shtick, and immediately Copeland's all like, "What are you doing? Stop it. Yes, you are an asshole, but you're my asshole, right?" Which made me think of you, because I think we've had that conversation with people 100,000 times, probably. He's like, "Oh yeah, Jamie's the asshole. Yeah, we know it." Yep.
Yeah. I blame him.
Admittedly, so you are, right? And
you should see what happens when solicitors come to my house and I have a giant no soliciting sign. See how nice I am.
Oh,
especially when it's like frat bros. Oh, those are my favorite.
Oh, I can only imagine the scars that are placed.
I need to find I should record this last one. I'll give you this little blurb. We'll go right back to it.
Please.
But these two frat bros are came up to my house, rang my doorbell, and I'm like, "Hey, where you go?" It was like, as soon as I opened the door, I saw one and I saw the other one. The other one had his hat on backwards too, so I was like, "Oh, okay, let's go." So I was like, and I'm just like, "Hey, where are you going to college?" And he's like, "Oh, blah blah blah. Do they teach you how to read?" And he's like, "What?" I'm like, "They must not be teaching you how to read, man. I'm sorry. Good luck." And then I just pointed right to my no soliciting sign and just bounced.
Funny thing is, you must think, "Oh my God, these kids must be trying." No, Jamie loves this.
I love
doing this shit.
I'll never meet them again. And like, if it's a little kid, I'm always nice to kids like selling stuff.
Oh,
Obviously,
sure,
he's a
yeah.
kid, dude.
Little
But like,
kids
if it's an
selling-
adult who like literally sits there and is like playing on their phone or whatever, waiting for us, and I come out, I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, not interested. See the sign. Peace out. Thanks for
Yeah,
for making my dogs bark, dick.
I know, AT&T salesman or whatever. It's like, bro, no, go away. All right, so regardless, Christian gets to the point where, you know, he has not changed. This is him, right? He's the perfect version of himself, blah, 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 all this stuff. But this is not the happy reunion people want. And this is the part that I really like about it too, you know, because he's like tempering expectations. Like, hey, this isn't like the Christian and Adam Copeland of old, right? He's like, he's agreed to help me with my patriarchy or Kip Saban and Nick Wayne problem, and I'm agreed to help him with his FTR problem, right? And, you know, we've got a lot of stuff and we got a lot of issues between us, but I'm a man. I have kids. Oh, wait, that's the wrong part. I'm a man. I'm going to put my hand out. I got your back. I will be the best partner for you, right? So basically saying, which is good because, you know, put that ambiguity there. It's not all happy, fluffy clouds, right? We'll get to that down the road eventually, I'm sure, yes, right?
100%. When they reclaim the gold one last time.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Now, take a turn here because you have Kip Sabian or Kip Snyder is that what we're going with, okay? So Kip Snyder comes out with Mama Wayne. Mama Wayne got some serious heat, too, interestingly enough. I don't know why. One of life's mysteries.
I mean, she's just so nice. She's just like, when I see her, I think nice. That's it.
She's a mother. Anyway, so they come out.
Mother.
And make mention, and then it goes to a video of Nick Wayne back in his, you know, garage in Washington. Apparently, he broke his foot. That's the thing.
Yeah, didn't know that.
So he's out. But he found the replacement, and it goes to a quick little video of a man being resurrected. Not even a man, dare I say. No, nay, a dinosaur being resurrected.
Denver?
Yes.
Denver, the last dinosaur?
Yes. Denver, the last dinosaur.
We might be the only people on this show watching who have any idea who Denver, the last dinosaur is.
If you even have any idea what Denver, the last dinosaur is, anybody, listen, just put it in chat, put it in the comments. I want to see a show of hands.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to see
anybody knows the song. Denver, the last dinosaur.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man. You're going way back. No, Luchasaurus return in the green. You know, they still have the graphic listed for him as Kill Switch, which was a little disappointing. But no, Luchasaurus, man, you've been saying for weeks here. He's back. He's finally healthy, right? The whole almost dying thing is behind him. I hate making it light.
I mean, that's where he was. Right. He's about to die.
Yeah, but no,
Kill Switchasaurus.
He's back. He's in the main event, or not the main event. He's in the pay-per-view, taking Nick Wayne's spot. You know,
in the pay.
Yeah, let's go, man. Let's fucking go.
I'm excited. Did you notice how large his shoulder pad thing was, though? Like,
it got ridiculously large. Yes,
it was like Shredder 2, like Shredder and
Super Shredder,
TMNT 2. Yeah, Super Shredder. When he had Super Shredder. Yeah, so
the first time I saw that was as a kid, because I'm a massive Turtles fan, right? The first Shredder was perfection. Yeah. Oh, of course, right? You know, he's very, very close to the OG cartoon, right, and everything.
Yep.
Super Shredder. First time I saw that, I thought it was the most badass thing ever. I went back and rewatched it later in life, and like, wow, that looks really bad.
You know, but that first movie holds up great, though.
Yeah, they just had like Screaming Armor for the. They had like a re-release for like the 35th anniversary.
So good.
What's funny
is Casey Jones was in the first one, dude. It's like Casey Jones wasn't even introduced until like halfway through, but nope, he's in the first movie. He's like, let's go.
So the entire first movie, I knew this because this is so my grandma had got me a graphic novel of them, right? So there was an offshoot graphic novel that was released that was literally the entire first movie, mostly, for the most part. There's a couple little differences in it, and I still have it somewhere. I have to go get it, but it was fantastic. And yeah, that movie was so good. The second one, it was fun, but no,
They
Super
had the
Shredder got
opportunity to do
crazy.
Bebop and Rocksteady, and they did not do Bebop and Rocksteady.
No, when they finally got to Bebop and Rocksteady, it was, oh my god,
Way too long.
way. But no, it was very Super Shredder-esque. It was like, oh my god, this thing is just he couldn't even get it off. He just like step out of it. It was so big. Like a fucking
It's like
dress.
he's compensating for something.
I mean, he has been gone for what, a year and a half. Okay, all right, enough of that.
Yeah, it's his version of a lifted truck.
Oh my god, I have so one of my coworkers. Total side note. One of my coworkers, he's not really a big truck guy. I mean, the man drives a fucking EV, for God's sake. But and Dom, if you're listening, yes, I'm throwing you under the bus because I know you subscribe here. I love you, Dom, but I'm throwing you under the bus here, man. Every time we get a Black Widow in, he's always like, "Oh, I think this is the coolest thing ever," and I'm just like, "This is the dumbest thing ever." The dumbest thing. The Black Widows, the stupid. You have any idea what I'm talking about? It's like a $20,000 package you can get on like a new F-150 or a Ram or a Silverado, right? Where just they jack it up, put like obnoxious wheels on it, badges all over the place. Yes, I call them the penis envy mobiles.
Yeah, I mean that's what it sounds like.
It's so dumb. So dumb.
I have no problem saying that live on our 300th episode that you are compensating for something.
We are in agreement. Dom, you can yell at me at work on Friday. I don't care.
I'll give you my address. You can come.
Yeah, go knock on his door.
It will go well.
All right. Mark Briscoe's looking for. He flew all the way with his chickens. No, he flew all the way to England looking for MJF. He's going to beat him up, okay? And then you see Ricochet backstage interrupted by MJF. Ah, coincidence, right? Foreshadowing? Maybe. But I like how they're slowly but surely working Ricochet into the main picture as well, too, right? They get him henchmen, which we dogged, but the rebranding of Gates of Agony has worked. I do dig it.
I did not dog it. I liked it from the jump. I was the one who
I dogged it. Yeah, me and Austin were like, they're always the henchmen. They're always the go-to, but
yeah, perfect.
It's not. I get it. I'm with you now. I'm on board. And I love the rebranding of them. I think they look great, right? But they found a way to kind of inch him into the picture kind of quietly here, right? And you have no idea what that saying means to us, Heather. Hey. We'll get to that in a minute. Put a pin there. Jamie's rage is boiled up. We're gonna put a pin there in it. Or do you want to just let it go?
He can't be with the 24/7, man. He's got to be able to talk to his own people. This is real life. This isn't predetermined.
All right. MJF comes over and says, Ricochet, we've had our issues with that, but hey, this is about business. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, right? Talking about Briscoe and all that stuff, right? So we're going to come back to that because we have our match of the night, ladies and gentlemen. I'll put it out there. My match of the night for sure. The Tag Team Tournament Finals to determine who's going to go face the Hurt Syndicate this Sunday at Forbidden Door. FTR versus Brodido and the bloodiest of bloody Brody Kings.
Literally a crimson mask.
I mean,
literally a crimson mask.
Like the ref at one point, in the middle of the match, went over to go wipe his eyes off of blood.
I love it though. This match had everything you'd want. You had Stokely being Stokely, which far and away made it great. You had all these great moves. It was Brody King is underrated. I will say it till the day I die. I know he's finally getting his flowers from the fans, but I feel like he still doesn't get his just due. That's why I hope he gets a title run in the very near future of some sort of title.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know which one. I would love to see him dethrone Kyle, even though Takesha's the play there. I think we all know this.
Yeah, but
I'll put that out there now. August 20th, 2025. I want everybody to write this down. Takesha's going to be the one to dethrone Kyle Fletcher.
You've been preaching this a lot longer than August 20th, 2025.
I know, but live on air, I'm actually saying
this is the Mark Stradamus predict. This is the kind of like boop boop putting the stamp out there, right? Just put it out there and take it back real fast. Hey, just boom. We'll see about this. We'll see.
But yeah, no, this match was amazing, and it ended perfectly. I knew as soon as I heard them yelling
5 minutes
and stuff,
left,
exactly what was going down. And it was just perfect.
Well, it's unfortunate because it's a dead giveaway, but they have swerved us in the past to either get it right at the bell or do the time limit draw. So, and their counting of 5 minutes was terrible. That was a lot longer than 5 minutes, but whatever. I know. I'm killing the game over here. Yeah, I'm with you. As soon as they mentioned, 5 minutes remaining, I go, they're going to do time limit draw. They're going to do time limit draw. But
it's going to be a triple threat. And this is how they get the belts off of.
I'm just going to say, what better way to take the belts off of an unbeatable team, right? Because, like you've been saying for a while here, right? You want them to go face. Well, they're not really face, but they're not fully heel.
Nah.
They're just they are. And they've already made insinuations about Bobby Lashley going to facing off towards MJF in whatever fashion, that may be. So it's the perfect way to get the belts off of them. I mean, you got to put the belts on FTR because you're going to have FTR versus Cage and Christian sometime here. All Out. Toronto, Canada. Just saying,
Yeah.
So,
since this is our 300th episode.
Yes.
I feel like I need to make another bold prediction.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay. This is exactly how it's going to go down. Hurt Syndicate is going to lose because of interference from MJF.
I actually really like that. I really like that.
Nice little callback there.
I like that idea.
And also MVP's involved with that.
Oh, you're going all out on the MVP.
I wasn't at first, but Austin got me hooked on it. Now my brain.
He's been whittling your ear a little too much there.
I'm guaranteeing MJF. I'm hoping MVP. And as soon as I'm right, this is gonna go nuts. Like I'm going to gloat so hard Wednesday after I win my belt back. But yeah.
Spoiler alert for those of you who may be just joining us and haven't been here for 300
and then she gets the other half. Heather got the other half of this because I was going to do that later. See?
Okay. Well, you had a real quick Swerve and Okada promo video package, but then you get into the part that Heather's getting at here, okay? So Hangman and Page promo comes out, says, talks about getting jumped last week by MJF. Oh, he's going to come out here and call him out, but he's too much of a coward. He's not going to come out to get beat up and all this stuff. And he was right. Kind of. Because here comes, Tony Khan. No, sorry. Wrong Tony. Tony Schiavone. Right?
Schiavone.
Yes. Sorry, he was a false god. Tony Schiavone, on the phone with production, or on the earbud with production, saying that, hey, he's talking to Hangman, but the whole crowd at the same time. MJF has a camera backstage, and he also something about Mark Briscoe, and he have to take this. He wants to. So can we get? So they get him up on the screen finally, right? And there's a cameraman live backstage with MJF, Ricochet, Gates of Agony, and there's Mark Briscoe tied up in a chair. So MJF did what Hangman said, which good, right? And there's a comment that Heather put in there earlier. We're going to come back to that here. So the moral of the story is that MJF, he got played last week. He got goaded into using his contract. Hangman out MJF'd MJF. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And if you know anything about MJF, he doesn't like to be embarrassed. So
I feel that.
He's like, I want these three things. I want no DQ. Belt can change on a DQ. Belt can change on a count out. And I don't reinvoke. I still have my contract. Like, I'm not cashing in the guaranteed contract. If you don't do this, he then grabs a can of gasoline and douses Mark Briscoe with it and holds up a lighter. I'm going to light something on fire just like you did. Okay?
Yeah. He did the old give them nothing but take everything. That's exactly what he just did.
Heather said earlier that she likes Hangman as a baby. I like how they're doing Hangman as a baby face, right?
Yeah.
Because they're not making him like the ultra baby face like Cody Rhodes is. It's not like all about the good of the company. It's about that, but not really, right? He's still got his demons. Yeah, he's got his skeletons, right? Getting him backed in the corner. Of course, he agrees to it all so that they don't literally light on fire Briscoe, which would have made for great TV, but maybe not what you want to do when you go home.
Yeah, there was already one felony in that promo of kidnapping. There wouldn't be,
Well, they're in Scotland. It's international
murder.
International laws. They're American. There's Interpol. How do you even? Whatever. You're fine.
It's fine.
You're fine.
It's fine.
Don't worry about
burning
it.
someone alive. Is that considered arson too, or is it just considered murder in the first degree?
I
100% agree, Heather.
I think you could plead out the manslaughter for that. I'm pretty sure, right? I didn't mean to kill him, right?
Oh no, that's premeditated, dude. Like if you're burning somebody like that, that's premeditated murder.
I'm pretty sure arson does not apply to the human body, right? If you're doing it to a structure, that's where arson comes in.
Yeah,
Do we have any legal scholars in
deadly
chat?
Weapon? Oh, with a deadly weapon? Fire is a deadly weapon?
Fire? No, that's not a deadly weapon. That's a substance.
It's pretty damn deadly.
Do we have any legal scholars anywhere around here? Please.
If somebody could help us out here. But, all right. So, I want to talk about Heather's point about how the no DQ will come back to bite MJF. And she is 100% right, because there's going to be a little tit for tat. And that means, oh, you screw me over. Hurt Syndicate gets screwed over by MJF. Well, then I'm guaranteeing that they are going to screw over MJF.
Well, no, to be clear, they never said no DQ.
You can win by DQ.
The belt can change by DQ.
Yeah. So what the Hurt Syndicate's going to do is come in and look like they're going to hit him and then just hit Hanger real quick so Hanger retains, and then they go out and beat the shit out of him.
Really?
Oh, yeah. It's perfect.
I think they'll get involved, but I don't think they'll get caught with it. I think Hanger will win.
I want them to get caught so hard.
I hear you, but, I don't know.
It makes for good TV.
I mean, because this is going to be. Do you think this is going to be the main, or do you think the steel cage will be the main?
This needs to be the main.
This should be the main. It's the title. It's a title match.
Yeah, but also you got to think about Ospreay in England.
Ospreay, Tanahashi, Mox, Omega. I mean, all the names. And the steel cage.
The way they've been building that, I feel like this is getting built better. Like it's got to be the one.
This should be the main. I mean, the lazy thing, and I can't even call it lazy, but the easy thing to do is put the steel cage as the main because you have all the names and all the shit, right? And you got all the apparatus, right? Yeah, that'd be the easy thing to do. The proper thing for the card is to put this as the main, though.
Without hesitation. And if one thing we've known, I don't think, has Tony ever messed up and put the wrong one as the main? I know he's done the wrong, like, leading up to it, because, like, that's happened. But never the main.
There had to have been one where we were like, yeah, that shouldn't have been the main, maybe. There had to have been, but I can't really think of any off the top of my head.
Like, we could do that easily for WWE. Like,
no, we could do that all day long. I think our like 10th episode or whatever it was when we covered that first WrestleMania, because that was the year that they had the triple threat women's match for all the titles with Ronda Rousey, where you, me, and Young Boy were yelling at the TV to make it stop.
It was so bad.
It
was so bad. But the woman got redemption, thank goodness. I mean, Becky got her moment. But that was the beginning of the end.
Yeah. Hey, Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. Who knew that'd be so good? Who knew? Yeah, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. But regardless, though, I like where you're going with it. I don't think they're going to have a DQ finish for this match. Really don't.
I feel like that makes the most sense, because then he doesn't necessarily lose, and he doesn't get to cash in, or he's going to try to cash in after he loses, and that's when the Hurt Syndicate do their thing.
That I can see the most likely. Like, he loses and then immediately goes to beat up, jump Hangman and tries to cash in, and that's where the Syndicate come out to stop him. Yeah. And if there's a time that it happens, that would be when MJF or MVP goes with him. I'm still not buying that, but I'm saying if he goes with him, that is the specific and very punctual only time that it has.
I like it.
I'm qualifying the motherfucker. I don't care. Main event time. Put the women on the main. Let's go.
Yes.
Mercedes Athena versus Toni Storm and Alex Windsor. If there's one thing Toni Storm is good at,
okay,
it is painting the picture, drawing the mood, accessorizing for where she is.
Oh yeah, 100%.
The tartan leotard.
And the fact that as soon as she got in there, she yelled, "Get in my belly!" Like, come on, man. Come on.
So
she's a saint.
So Americanized bastardization of Scottish culture that it's just fantastic. It's so good. My star of this match, though, was the interaction between Athena and Mercedes.
Oh, yeah, they were great.
Why do I keep just going back to this feeling that you and I and Austin have been talking about for months now, that Athena is the woman to take the belt off of Mercedes?
It's got to be, right?
I mean, even with this whole thing with Toni Storm and her, it's just like her telling her to get her stuff together and get ahead in the game and all this stuff, and there's the back and forth it's so
get
good.
Together. I don't know how many times.
Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. And
like, he's literally looking at her, go, "What is your profession?" Oh. Oh, that's what she's expecting,
That is what she's expecting. Yes, indeed. You know, she has a strong back. Mercedes might need a little help with her shield arm, but um, they're a unit together, solid wall basically. And Alex Windsor. Now they revealed the other entrance, which. Because last time they did this, they basically just left it up to the pay-per-view. Like, oh yeah, by the way, this is the woman from Stardom. This is the woman from CMLL, right? So at least they let us know. Persephone out of CMLL.
Yes, I'm
right?
excited about Persephone.
Yep. Which I'm really surprised. At least as of right now, we have no idea what he's going to announce on Saturday at Collision because it'll probably be like another 7 matches of whatever it is. She's the only CMLL talent in this 3-company Forbidden Door that I know of.
Hechizero. I think he's doing something.
Officially, the 8-man tag, that's on Collision.
Yeah.
They'll probably announce something, but I don't know.
They got to.
Or
maybe they have Mystico ruin it for MJF, which would be perfect.
We just did this whole big thing in Mexico City, right? Mystico front and center, and it's like you gotta have Mystico on here somewhere, right?
Yeah.
I understand that you don't have to go straight up like the first one they did, where it was AEW versus New Japan every match, right? I understand that but still, you gotta have a little bit more. But no, it's her, and then I can't remember what was the Stardom's name. It was like Bojack, Bozilla.
I honestly know nothing about Bozo.
I just don't know anything about her either. I called her Bojack, for God's sake.
The only thing I know about her is she's big, like tall and muscular. Like I did look her up. I'm like, wow, that is a mountain of a woman.
So you got 3 muscular women in Mercedes Moné.
Yeah. And Mercedes is like, hey, you can. I'm not asking you to stand with me. I just ask that you kneel.
Do you think anybody that's had a shot taken off of Mercedes? Do you feel like this is Windsor, being that it is in London, for God's sake, right? Do you feel like it's Windsor's to lose? Or do you feel like it's all for naught, that it's just, another feather in the cap of Mercedes' her run?
It can't be. Especially because you're gonna have Ospreay go over, and honestly, like I like Windsor. I do. I think we all do, but she's not getting over with the United States crowd yet.
She's not.
And just be like, why are you doing that right now? You're trying to make her into a thing, which is great, but I will say this to Tony Khan. Tony, I know you watch. Choose your words carefully, for they might be your last as booker of Mercedes Moné's matches.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. I think that you look at the women's division. The angle we're doing with Stat, which, side note, I don't know if you've been following along Collision or not, but first of all, the Harley Cameronization of Stat, or the attempted Harley Cameronization is fantastic, right? But they're still playing along with this whole semi-Death Rider influence thing. And I'm telling you, it's going to pay off. I love it. I think it's going to pay off when they go their separate ways. And maybe you'll see Wheeler, Marina, and Statlander pair up together.
Yeah.
If you got a women's tag team division by then.
What do you think they would be called?
Death Riders. They might keep the Death Rider name.
You think so?
I think if Marina's there, I think she has, because basically she was the first one, really, to go with Moxie.
So Marina, Yuta, and Stat?
No. As a grouping, sort of, but the Death Riders would really be Marina and Stat. Remember, we got women's tag team titles coming up sometime in the near future, right?
Yeah.
Tell me you don't like that tag team. What?
We'll put their names to the test.
Yeah. Tell me you don't like that tag team, though.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't. I'd rather have Stat with Willow.
I know.
Stat with Willow.
I hear you, but they have gone to great roads to give depth for them not coming back together, and then down in the road they have that in the chamber to pull it back out.
That's why they do it now. Like something happens and they do it now.
This is the same man who wanted to like do like a 5-month slow play of what was it, the Bucks downfall or something? I can't remember what it was.
Yes.
No, it was
Yes. Though they're doing it perfect right now.
Anyway, but I mean, you got Stats over. You got the I would say more over than Alex is Tekla with their little Triangle of Madness thing they got going on. I think that, and again, it kind of falls on the same path as Megan Bain, what they're doing with Alex Windsor to a degree, right? It's just not up against the main title. It's the same thing they did to Bain. They try to, without really letting the American people learn about her and develop their feelings. I think Megan Bain is more over now with the audience than she was when she was going up against Toni Storm.
I agree.
Because they gave her something to do in depth and character, and the whole thing with Penelope, and now people are like, I get her. I know who she is. I know what we're doing. Alex Windsor is just Alex Windsor. So
yeah.
Plus, it's got to be Athena. I mean, after the chemistry they had together, it's got to be Athena. Oh, come on.
The story wrote itself tonight. It really did.
Yeah.
It's like, the hot gates, dude.
Man,
so
it came straight from the oracles. Seriously.
They're
and that O face, bro. Oh.
Yeah, she was literally like, tonight we dine in hell, and just went right after. So good.
So that's how they went off the air.
Caught on yet? Think anybody's caught on yet?
I don't. They had to have. You've had some very blatant ones, and I even tried to get in the action. I took a couple little side jabs at you there.
Yeah.
If you have caught on, please. I mean, it's not a hard puzzle to put together, but let us know in the comments.
Just think about what episode this is, and you got it.
So, honestly, I mean, that's it. I feel like we didn't really talk very much like we usually do, but that was the show. I mean, 3 matches and
go home, man.
It was like 3 matches and like 3 big promos, and then that's pretty much it. Just a bunch of little stuff tacked in there, some video packaging. Yeah. Now, we know they have. They're going to add a metric shit ton of stuff on set. We know this is going to happen, right?
Yeah.
But for the most part, the card is set. So.
Yeah.
Do you have the card in front of you? Or you want me to go?
Absolutely, I do.
Go. Let's do it. Let's talk about the card.
All right.
Because remember, folks, the belt is on the line. We are making picks this weekend.
AEW Women's Championship, Toni Storm versus Athena.
She is cashing in her challenge, her challenge for that.
Doing it the honorable way.
Okay.
Then you have the AEW Unified Championship of Okada versus Strickland. Yes, please. Sorry, the Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada.
Please use his passport name.
Passport name. Got it.
Your microphone tilted ahead in front of you. By the way, you're a little quiet there, Jamie.
Am I better now?
Yes, you're so much better.
Okay. We have Adam Hangman Page versus MJF for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship,
which we've talked ad nauseum about.
Then we have Kyle Fletcher versus Hiromi Takeshita. Wait.
Takashita.
No. Takahashi.
Takahashi. Hey, there we go.
Yeah, it's hard to read. They didn't actually have them listed out. So that one should be fun. That's for the TNT Championship. Then you have the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. Zack Sabre Jr., who, by the way, made an appearance on Collision because they just did Collision.
Yep.
Going up against none other than Nigel McGuinness.
You were right. You both were right. Yes, Nigel. I mean, you don't not do. I get it, right? You don't not do Nigel. Quick. Put a pin there. Put a pin real fast. We didn't even talk about, and I know it was a semifinal match, but big congrats to Takeshita for winning the G1.
Yeah, he won the G1, dude.
But bro, that semifinal match against Zack Sabre Jr., bro. Like, if you're listening to this and you have not watched that, get yourself at least 2 changes of pants and go watch it. That thing fucked so hard. Oh.
It was so okay, let's talk about it.
It's so good. It was so good. I mean, that wasn't even the finals, but in the finals were balls to the wall,
but it was
too.
the finals.
It was.
But it was the finals.
It was. Yeah.
Because the championship match was good, but not like
it's kind of like how the 80 U.S. Olympic team beat the Russians in the semifinal match, and then they won the gold medal the next match. But that was the match. Yeah,
100%. That's exactly what it was. Like that monumental thing. That's very well said. Zack Sabre Jr. is the greatest technical wrestler in the world today. I don't care what anybody says. Fight me on it. I commented on a TikTok about it, and somebody's trying to give me shit because they're like, "Who's stop after the?" It was like a stop after Chad Gable. Like stop scrolling once you get to somebody who's a better technical wrestler than Chad Gable. And the very first one was Zack Sabre Jr. I stopped at one, and then somebody's like, "Oh, he's not even that good." I'm like, clearly you don't watch New Japan. Why don't you get your head out of WWE?
Yeah. The only one that rivaled him was Bryan Danielson, who's now retired.
Yeah. And then you have him going against Nigel McGuinness, which yes, please, but let's talk about this Takeshita match though. It was a masterclass of strong style versus technical wrestling, and it literally, I swear to God, I felt like I was watching Prime Okada versus Zack Sabre Jr. Like that is what I got when I was watching. I'm like, this was magnificent. Magnificent.
Neither one needed to be made into a star, but what this does for Takeshita in Japan specifically too, I think is massive. But you keep pushing for him to be full face turn, take the belt off of Fletcher, big face. He's a future ace, and I don't agree with I don't disagree with those last few little bits there. You know, it's so unique. I don't know the last time that somebody who is not a firm New Japan wrestler won the G1.
I don't think there ever has been one.
Yeah, because I mean, every time that somebody who's won it, you know, they've been, because go back to Omega winning it, right? You know, he was in New Japan, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They were doing dual stuff with ROH, but no, he was a New Japan wrestler. So, I mean, yeah, this is a non-New Japan wrestler winning the biggest tournament in wrestling in the world. And beating your champion in the fucking semifinals. So, I mean, yeah.
Yeah. And then you defeat Evil to win it. Like, come on now.
I mean, and the Evil match was great too. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, Zack Sabre Jr. If you're gonna go back and watch one match, ladies and gentlemen, watch that. All right, back to the card. Pull the pen out. All
Yeah,
right, so
well, I'm looking.
we got tag team triple threat.
Well, hold on. I am literally looking at the G1 winners.
Oh, you're going back to that. Okay, you're trying to see.
No, there's never. Oh, Andre the Giant, maybe Andre the Giant in 1985.
Okay, because he was firmly in WWE. 85, yeah.
Yeah, and then 83 was Hogan, and 82 is Andre. So that's probably the last time, because after that you had Antonio Inoki winning it. Like, that dude's won it a bunch.
Well, Inoki is
the greatest wrestler of all time.
Yeah,
man, like
I mean,
they're Hulk Hogan on steroids.
Yeah, if that's possible.
Yeah, yeah.
hey, it's a steroid joke.
Yeah, Hiroshi Tanahashi, he won it three times.
Yeah.
Bushi's won it. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, sorry. I'm gonna go down that rabbit hole if I keep going. All right. So moving on, you have a tag team match of Edge and Christian. I'm sorry, Cope and Christian going up against Kip Snyder Sabian. He's not gonna take it anymore. And with Kill Switch Asaurus.
Yes. I mean,
Then you have.
Are you looking to comment on that? Because just keep going. Just keep going through the card.
Yeah. All right. So then you have the TBS Championship Fatal 4-Way. You have the champion Mercedes Moné, Persephone. Then you have Bozilla from Stardom and Alec Windsor.
Yeah.
We've already talked about it.
Yeah, we already talked about it.
We already know how to do it. Then you have the Tag Team Championship match, which arguably could steal the show. I think this one could go really, really hard. That's Hurt Syndicate going up against FTR and Brodido.
I mean, take the match we just had tonight and throw in the Hurt Syndicate on top of that. Now,
yeah,
for my money, it's going to be hard for show stealers to beat Swerve and Okada.
Yeah, no. Yeah, but no.
I mean, just...
I honestly think I hate to say it, Swerve has that bar now where his good match is an amazing match, right? We all agree to that. His good match is an amazing match. Well, that's his baseline. Is his good match.
Yeah.
So if he just has a good match here, he will be match of the night for me.
And you other side of the ring is fucking Okada.
Arguably the greatest Japanese wrestler.
So
outside of Inoki.
Yeah, this is a wet dream waiting to happen. This is an easy one.
Yeah. Then this is going to be the main. I remember this will 100% be the main because it's a lights out steel cage match.
So they will main it. Yeah.
Forgot about the lights out section of it.
Yeah. Because it's non-sanctioned, it's a lights out. So they'll probably end with title match, and then clean it up, lights out, drop the cage, boom, title match, cage match.
Yep. Yeah, because you have the Death Riders, which is Mox and Claudio. Then you have the Bucks and Gabe Kidd. Really excited about that. So the heels versus the faces. You have Ospreay, Ibushi, Omega, Tanahashi, and JJ's favorite wrestler, Darby Allin.
I can't believe Heather beat you to the punch on that quote, though.
Waiting for it, because that's exactly what I was going to do on this one. Because they're going to blot out the lights, because it's the lights out, so they'll fight in the shade.
They'll fight in the shade, yeah. I'm giving Heather credit for that one. And no, it's actually Jamie's favorite wrestler. Jamie loves him some Darby Allin. Big Darby Allin fan over there.
Huge. Almost as big as Heather. Heather might be the greatest Darby Allin of all time.
You know, and this, okay, hey, I think that's a fantastic way to end the show, too, to be honest with you, because you're going to overbook the shit out of it like we already talked about, right? You know?
Yep.
So, yeah, go crazy with it. logistically, it makes sense too. You drop the cage down for the last match. You don't have to. Yeah, you don't have to worry about pulling it back up and dealing with whatever shenanigans have been left over. So, there will be more matches. We know this. There's going to be at least another 3 or 4 matches for sure. So we will get picks in. We will have the latest edition of the pick tournament coming this Sunday. And again, no spoilers. It's a noon first bell, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, it's early.
Yeah. I'm spending that day because my aunts and uncles are in town, and I'm going to hang out at my dad's house. So no spoilers while I'm out in Holton, Kansas. All right.
No promises.
Well, I would expect nothing less. So.
Well, Austin and I were talking about just giving you fake spoilers.
I think that's fantastic. Do that. No, don't do anything. I'll just ignore you guys.
Yeah, that's fair. As you should.
Not much else of note else out there. You talked about the whole ESPN thing. For those of you interested, hey, your first ESPN WWE overpriced pay-per-view. Dude, they are charging way too much for this ESPN thing. Like,
the fact that people are actually going to pay for it's insane.
My worry, what my worry has always been with this? My worry is that they're going to get exclusivity for certain sports, right? Yep. Where it's going to have to go through the app.
Oh, yeah.
And I already pay like $30 a month for, or whatever it is, for like the top tier Disney Plus with ESPN Plus and all this shit, And this is all addition on top. Anyway, I'm just bitching about streaming services now, but the first PLE through the ESPN service is going to feature John Cena main eventing. That's pretty much the only Fed headline I had, really.
Yeah, it's going to be called WrestlePalooza. Brand new event called WrestlePalooza.
That name sounds familiar somehow, though.
Yeah, I think somebody else uses it, so it's going to be changed probably. Because in a shocking turn of events, somebody doesn't vet out their names very well over there in the Fed. They haven't done that in years.
Shocker, right?
Yeah. There is one other little bit of information. I didn't know if you wanted to actually talk about it or not.
Let's do it. Whatever it is. I don't care. Let's go. Let's talk it. Let's shoot from the hip. Come on.
Okay. Today is the 4-year anniversary of CM Punk debuting on AEW TV.
Really?
Yeah.
4-year anniversary. God damn.
Yeah, and we saw him in his first All Out.
Worst kept secret in wrestling, right?
Oh yeah, they didn't try to hide it, which they were smart not to.
It's smart as fuck. Don't hide it at all. You move your show to Chicago, you move to the big arena in Chicago, and you just open with that shit without anything else. Perfect, right? And I was a shit talker for CM Punk for years. I have long said, this man's an asshole, post ROH. He doesn't care about wrestling. I don't get why people have this affinity for him, blah, blah, blah. And Jamie can back this up. I said this for years before we even had a podcast.
Yes.
I was on board. I was like, I'm going to give him a fair chance. Okay. He said he's changed his stripes. He said he's turned a new leaf. He's older. He's more mature. He's coming back for the love of wrestling because that's what AEW is. I'm going to give him a chance. Right. And we all praised him. And then he started off and we saw him live. Not too long thereafter here in Kansas City. It was one of our last shows before we started doing the suite with all the FCP folks, right? And
yeah,
it was good.
That's right when Mox
went to rehab. And he was praising him. He was doing all the right things, right? Then he won the title. He started side talking Hanger oddly on TV. That was a little weird. And he got a little more weird. Then he got injured for a while. He lost, the belt was stripped, right? He comes back. He's got that whole like secondary belt, and then things got really bad really fast.
Really quick. Then Brawl Out happened.
And then Brawl Out with Real Glass, Sue Me, Crimea River.
Oh, that wasn't the Real Glass yet. Real Glass was it.
Oh, no, Brawl Out. That's right. Yep. So 4-year anniversary. So what were you? You take us back down memory lane on, because we were.
I was excited.
Yeah.
I thought it was great for wrestling. I thought it was a good business move. I did like him. I mean, I loved his music. I still do. I think he's still got one of the best entrance
fantastic.
All of wrestling. I thought he was very, very good on the mic, and still do. I mean, he's kind of lost his soul now. You can kind of tell, but yeah, he was great, man. And I thought it was great that he was coming to AEW, and like they're going to be a contender, and it's like, but that's not who they are. Like AEW, when you think about AEW, it's not for them to be a contender for WWE. It is to be an alternative. It is for them to be a wrestling show, not a sports entertainment show.
Yeah.
They blur the lines now more than ever because they've learned as they've gotten older, mature. But was he right for them at that time? Absolutely. Was he also wrong for them at that time? Absolutely. Now, I'm thinking if CM Punk did change like he said he did, and he was coming into the company now, where the company sits today with their maturity levels and things like that, would it be different? I think it would be. Do I still think he would have an explosion at some point?
And that's my point. I think that at the end of the day, excuse me, at the end of the day, it made sense at the time, of course, because of all the why wouldn't you do it sort of stuff, right? But I think it was such a good thing for AEW to do. Let's be real. CM Punk's going to be CM Punk. He's going to do something that's going to get him fired, or he's going to storm off angry in another year and a half or whatever from WWE. Calling out now. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me when I'm telling lies, right? But I think it was so good because not only did it helped him in the interim, but I think that having that experience of going through the CM Punk train of emotions, all the way up to Brawl Out and the Jack Perry incident, led them to really find out what they really are, right?
Yeah.
And that is the alternate, that it's not just about going out. Because if you look, ever since then, Tony has been even more aggressively slowing down, jumping on whoever gets released from WWE, right? He'll pick up who he wants and who he needs to, but he does just like, boom, got him. Like if this was 4 years ago, Karrion Kross already would have gotten an all elite graphic.
Yeah.
Oh,
without hesitation.
Yeah. I mean, so I think the AEW was the winner in that whole trade because they helped them figure out what they wanted to be, and they grew and learned from it into where they are now, which is they know who their top guys are. MJF, Hangman Adam Page, Swerve Strickland, Okada, Will Ospreay, right? They know what they have, right? And they don't have to do WWE light anymore, right? Which is why you've had more fans come over. And CM Punk got to go do his stuff. He main event WrestleMania. He got to do things that make CM Punk proud, which is the only things he cares about. So,
yeah,
it was a win-win for all involved. It just took a while to get there.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of crazy when you think of it that way. And some people are like, oh, fumble this, fumble that. It's like, no, it's like people didn't handle it properly on either side. And
yeah.
At the end of the day, they're better for it because they learned from their mistake. And that's all you can ever ask anybody, ever.
Look at the father of four over there coming back to a learning lesson. How apropos.
Absolutely.
You gotta learn. You gotta learn. Just like a couple frat boys learned. Well, they probably didn't learn that mistake, but whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Good trip down memory lane. And I mean, this whole show, really good trip down memory lane. I've had great fun here. It's amazing that me and Jamie still talk to each other. You would thought doing the show every week that at some point we'd have been like, fuck this guy, right? But no, you're my boy. We have picks coming up here. Hopefully we're with you guys for another 300. We'll see. Who knows, right? But we do this every week for those of you who have not been here for 300 episodes worth. We have our friend Austin Reddick who joins us. Will be probably joining us again next week here. But we will get picks in this week. We'll talk more about that next week. We'll take all the fallout from Forbidden Door. Is All Out next? That's September, right?
Yeah. I think All Out is next.
I believe
Wrestle Dream.
I know Jamie's going to be at Wrestle Dream here, and we're not far off. From Survivor Series is what, November?
Yeah, November.
So we are a little far off from the last of the big four, our last remnants. This might be the last one night Survivor Series. We'll see. But no, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for hanging out with us for 300 episodes, those of you who can. Heather, thank you for being here. Our wonderful mod, Heather. Please feel free. Follow us on the internets at Total Spotfest. If this is your first time here, give us a subscribe down below. Hit that bell so you know when we go live, and give us a big thumbs up. And we will see you guys next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Leonidas, take us home.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not down with Total Spotfest, I got 4 words for you.
Wow.
Here's to another 300.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week.
Peace.
Did you count how many you got in?
No, but it was a lot.
You were a lot. You said half the fucking movie, man.
I know. I was working them in pretty seamlessly too. Like I was just trying to find ways to get them in. I think I forced one.
Oh my God! Heather nailed it. You did that one, didn't you?
Yeah,
You did that one.
this Spotfest.